Hollywood never seems to learn its lesson.
Oh dear. Everyone out! Okay.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 biggest box office bombs.
Unwanted children, too.
For this list, we're basing our definition of failure not just on how much of a financial flop a film was, but also on how much hype or expectation there was surrounding it prior to release.
No children. No wife.
Chuck, this isn't really a good time to get depressed.
We're also taking into consideration the critical reception and are comparing the funds put into marketing and advertising with box office returns.
I've sat in that chair, so take your time. Ease into it.
Number 10, R.I.P.D.
Nano's on wheels.
Fancy a supernatural action comedy led by Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges? Your first reaction may be, heck yeah, give me a ticket.
You frosty?
I say partner.
As soon as you sit down to watch this box office bomb, however, you're guaranteed to regret that decision.
The universe, in its ultimate wisdom, will not let you reveal yourself. It's smarter than us.
That's sick.
With estimated losses of up to $114 million, R.I.P.D.'s generic humor and lazy plot about two dead cops hunting lost souls sorely let down a movie that may actually have had quite a bit of potential. Talk about a picture that was literally dead on arrival.
Come on, tighten up.
Number 9, Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
What the hell is going on?
We know that pretty much any film based on a video game is gonna be terrible. But many hoped that this computer-animated sci-fi flick based on the hugely popular RPG series would finally deliver. Alas, The Spirits Within was truly a Final Fantasy for Square Pictures.
Over here, you son of a bitch!
The games are driven by their compelling stories, but the film counterpart lacked any semblance of an interesting plot.
What the hell is that? That's not what I think it is it?
Yes, it's Gaia.
This is definitely not a good place to be.
While the animation was praised, so much was spent on that the production was estimated to have lost almost $95 million.
I'm not entirely sure.
You seem pretty calm.
Number 8, Jack the Giant Slayer.
There's something behind me, isn't there?
This retelling of well-known fairy tales was given the full treatment when it came to special effects, but never received a good enough story to justify such a monetary outlay for its CGI. The public clearly agreed, and an approximate loss of $100 million is a testament to the fact that modern filmgoers are no longer wowed by effects alone.
Why is it, right? People always scream before they die. Do they think it's going to help us?
A protracted production cycle that began way back in 2005 meant that too many minds added their ideas to the mix, making for a real hot mess of a plot and a disappointing showing at the box office.
Have you ever killed a giant before? And you've killed, what, one, which makes you an expert now?
Number 7, Titan AE.
You want to hunt humans? You should remember we travel in packs.
Combining animation techniques does bring new life to the visuals of science fiction movies, but that's the only element of this title that breaks any ground for the genre.
My scanners are picking up a veritable cornucopia of nothing.
Telling the tale of a spacecraft in a post-apocalyptic world, Titan AE borrows too many aspects from superior films to ever feel like something that refreshes the saturated market of sci-fi.
The human race is out of gas. It's circling the drain. It's finished.
This lack of imagination may be down to one fired director being replaced by others who were not keen on the genre.
Hide and seek, is it? Or should we play search and destroy?
Even if that's not to blame, a $100 million loss suggests something went seriously wrong.
I just like them to kill my food before they serve it to me.
Number 6, 47 Ronin.
And yet to know the story of the 47 Ronin is to know the story of old Japan.
There was a time in the past when Keanu Reeves' face on a poster was a simple recipe for success. But that time was about 15 years before the release of this samurai-based fantasy flick.
You will never see him again, my lady. Take a last look.
Losing about $150 million, this is the second biggest financial flop ever, when adjusted for inflation.
I knew it was you. I could see your belly sticking out from behind the trees.
The general lack of excitement for the film, however, means it doesn't rank higher on this list. The talented cast was provided with superficial roles, while the rest of 47 Ronin was mundane and hopelessly absent of life.
We end this now.
Number 5. Ishtar.
Are those vultures?
Yeah. You fainted.
This action comedy about two lounge singers blundering their way into a Cold War plot had a legendary production cycle that involved a massive budget, creative disputes, personal vendettas, and a camel that ended up getting eaten.
What are you doing with the camel? Oh, that's a long story. It's one of the things I bought.
Some believe the film is the worst ever made, and others believe it's actually rather good.
Where are we going?
Camel market, selling venom out!
But the controversies surrounding Ishtar still couldn't attract viewers to the cinema.
Don't advise us. We don't want to be advised. We're not paying you.
Losing an estimated $40 million, which was especially disastrous back in the late 80s. The film stands up as a brilliantly complex example of the crazy world of Hollywood excess.
The camel. Move the camel. Move the camel. Where? Anywhere is on my foot.
Number 4. Green Lantern.
We're going to fly now. Fly.
Ryan Reynolds has taken on some questionable projects over the years, but this may well be the worst he's ever done.
Well, that's good advice. Thanks, gorgeous.
The Green Lantern was a disaster waiting to happen, as it went through various states of production for around 15 years.
What's with all the green? Green is the color of will. The Guardians harnessed will because it's the strongest source of energy in the universe.
It did no justice to the source material upon which it was based, as mediocre effects and a laughable script resulted in upwards of $90 million worth of losses.
Don't. Don't do that.
In an era of exceptional comic book films, this dud harkened back to the era of Joel Schumacher and Bat Nipples.
This is why Superman works alone.
Number 3. John Carter.
Did I not tell you he could jump?
Disney was requiring massive ticket sales for this sci-fi fantasy to make its huge budget back.
Beg your pardon. If you kindly just stand behind me. This might get dangerous.
Unfortunately for the House of Mouse, the general public had little interest in the premise of this overblown film.
You are ugly, but you are beautiful. And you fight like a Thor.
It did have impressive visuals and relatively enthralling action, but lacked a coherent story and quality acting to support its stronger points.
All right. You've got me. I surrender.
John Carter was an unbridled financial disaster for Disney, as it lost over $120 million, with some sources claiming up to $200 million. Head honcho Rich Ross was even forced to resign as leader of the company, so used to churning out hits.
It's time I went home.
Number 2. The Lone Ranger.
Something very wrong with that horse.
Another flop that contributed to a tough couple of years for Disney. This Western was torn apart by critics who despised its length, over-reliance on incomprehensible action, and cringe-inducing dialogue.
Great shot.
That was supposed to be a warning shot.
In that case, not so good.
As well as controversy emerging regarding the casting of Johnny Depp as a Native American. The film failed to squeeze any life out of a once popular genre.
What's your crime, boy?
Indian.
It also failed to appeal to Disney's target demographic and ended up losing countless millions, with some estimates calculating up to $120 million.
Go ahead.
John?
She tends to land on her feet.
It appears the Lone Ranger will never ride again.
Lone Ranger.
Rangers are dead.
Before we reveal our top flop, here are some honorable, or in this case dishonorable, mentions.
I will tell you this for sure. In any of its many forms, I have found that nothing beats fun.
Maybe purpose.
Are you brave, Peter?
I try to be.
Yes, of course. Are you scared?
Because a dream is the only way any of this makes sense.
Compared to what? The idea that you're the only intelligent species?
I need that weapon. It's the only thing that counts. I figure you owe me.
I don't see it that way.
Ow! You want a piece of me, Tin Man? Be cool. I'm an undercover robot from Metro City.
I knew it! Favorite robot illusion.
Number 1. Tomorrowland.
This is a story about the future. And the future can be scary.
Disney completes their clean sweep of the podium positions on this list with a sci-fi mystery adventure that never quite knew what it was trying to achieve.
Did you see that? Did you see that? David, I know that you saw that. That means that there is a chance. There's at least a chance.
It flits between all-out action and bombarding you with a cautionary message. The only mystery ends up being how you can fathom the pinballing plot.
Why are we going back?
We're not. We're going through to another dimension.
So we blasted into outer space just to get a running start?
This part may get a little weird.
It's still unclear how much money the film lost, but early estimates placed it at up to $75 million, while others calculate an amount closer to $140 million.
Wait.
Just like the fictional world the film takes place in, Tomorrowland was ultimately flawed, despite so much potential.
Oh dear. Too late.
Do you agree with our list? Which box office duds did you wisely stay away from?
It's unbearable.
You will get used to it, I promise.
Why should I have to?
I'm invested in it.
For more interesting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Don't ever do that again.
Sorry.